What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, July 24th, 2019. Bitcoin all-time high. Where are you? Are you right around the corner? Alt season, where are you? Are you right around the corner? Oh, it's so easy just to throw it out there to the world. Alt season is coming, and doing videos on that title alone. Alt season is near. But I want to look at the charts realistically for you. I want to try and instill patience in all of us to really get a sense of what is alt season, when is it going to happen, when is Bitcoin all-time high going to happen. First off, nobody knows. This is all speculative. This is just my opinion in a realistic approach. Let's jump into the charts and talk about this. First off, alt season. In your minds, in most people's minds, I think attention is pretty much immediately drawn to, and this is a Bitcoin zoomed out weekly chart, by the way. Here's Bitcoin's all-time high around $20,000 back here. I think most people's attention is drawn right into this little area right here for alt season, right? And you can go to Litecoin chart and we can just see a very clear illustration of alt season. There it is. That's what everybody's waiting for. That's what everybody is hoping for. And number one, I think it's kind of dangerous because I believe while we'll have a cycle like that again, I believe we're not as close as many people think we are. So let me explain why that is. Going back to Bitcoin and the zoomed out weekly chart, we've obviously had some gains, right? And I think this is really what has inspired the talk of, so Bitcoin over 300% gains, right, since the bear market low. And that has inspired the talk of reaching all-time high and also, altcoins doing the same and just going parabolic. Because what's happening is there's a sense of emotionality just floating around in the markets right now after these 300% gains for Bitcoin and even more for some altcoins. And that emotionality is based solely on nostalgia because look at where we are right now. We're right around $11,000. This is a very key area in terms of alt season, right? So people have this nostalgic sense in the back of their minds like, hey, we're entering that area again. But I think what's very important is if you zoom out on the charts of Bitcoin, which I'll do right here, we're entering a new cycle of Bitcoin. And the cycle of Bitcoin, if you've seen my chart here, is really, it consists of three things: a halving, an all-time high 1 year later, and a correction. Now, the all-time high 1 year later isn't exact, right? That's just kind of what Bitcoin has done historically. Maybe that'll change. Maybe things will move quicker. But we've just completed number three, a correction, right? We had this bear market back here. And so we have to have patience for Bitcoin to follow these cycles that it's done for the lifetime of its existence. So, with all of that being said, when is alt season? When was the last alt season besides the one that everybody remembers and I would say most people are really talking about? Well, if you want to really kind of talk about the most previous alt season, we can go to Bitcoin's previous all-time high in 2013, right? Not many altcoins around back then compared to what's around now, but we can go to Litecoin charts. And here's Litecoin charts. There's an alt season for you with Litecoin seeing gains of, let's see, almost 3,500% gains. That's alt season. Now, let's keep in mind, in terms of that extreme all-time high, 2013 to all-time high 2017, we have 1,477 days. That's quite a while to wait for the next alt season. Are we going to have to wait that long from this all-time high? I don't believe so. But going back to the Bitcoin chart, I just really want to throw this out there that if we're looking at alt season and when that is going to happen, we have to look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin as the foundation, Bitcoin as the true teller of this story of all-time highs and alt season and parabolic gains and all that good stuff that gets everybody excited. And so when we're looking at the charts, in terms of how long this is going to take, we have Bitcoin halving, right, in less than a year away. So that's number one. If we look at our cycles of Bitcoin, That's that first thing that has to happen before the next all-time high, at least historically. Maybe we'll hit all-time high before then, but historically, this is how we line up. Now, the very first thing, if we want to talk about alt season, that Bitcoin has to do, and we can really start talking about potential alt season, is Bitcoin has to break the same level of resistance that it saw after it came out of the last bear market. That is the all-time high in 2013, down the bear market, and right back up to this key Fibonacci area, this green channel right here that we have on the screen. Bitcoin, when it broke that in 2016, that was the doorway to the bull market. Right now, we are needing to do the same exact thing. That alone will probably take some time, in my opinion, right? We've had over 300% gains out of this last bear market, and Bitcoin has hit the key Fibonacci area almost perfectly, right? We were waiting to see if it would hit here. It hit there, and now it's bounced off to the downside. It's consolidating. And you can see how if we're zoomed out on the charts and we're not zoomed in on a daily chart or even a 4-hour chart, which most people every day are zoomed in on these charts waiting for all-time highs, you have to zoom out on the charts and see the time that this might take for Bitcoin to reach all-time high. Speculatively on this chart, we're looking at 2021 of May. This is a little less than 2 years away. Can Bitcoin move quickly? Even more quick than it's done in the past, right? Absolutely, it can. This is a very speculative chart. But my point here is have a little patience, everybody. And I'm telling that to myself too. I'm not trying to just say that I have all the patience in the world here. I obviously want all-time highs again. It'll be fun. I look forward to it. But I tweeted yesterday and I said this. I said, think less about when Bitcoin is going to break all-time high. Think more about how you're going to be prepared for it. So at the end of the day, none of us know when Bitcoin is going to break all-time high. None of us know when alt season is going to arrive. I don't think it's anytime soon. I think we have a lot of volatility ahead of us. Even going further down for Bitcoin, further down for your favorite altcoins, I think there's a lot of time to accumulate, right? And to be prepared for the dips and to get ready for the next all-time high, get ready for the next alt season, because the next alt season can very well be after the next Bitcoin halving, which is, a little less than a year, I believe. So 299 days. And, suppose alt season that you want and so many people want is over here in the fall of 2020. Well, you have a little over a year for that to happen. So I want to throw that out there for you. It's just a different perspective, slowing things down, slowing the hype down a little bit. I like to do that on this channel because I think there's benefit there. It allows us to look objectively at the situation, to accumulate in the wisest way possible. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. Let me know your thoughts. How far away do you think Bitcoin is from all-time high? Alt season, when do you think it is? Do you think it's right around the corner like so many people are saying? Or do you agree with me that we have some time to go? I appreciate you coming by. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of the channel. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, and God bless.